Alright, hello again, this is Solo. I received a lot of very good feedback from the first release that I did, and I got a lot of suggestions, and some actual requests for brand new items, and some suggestions for some improvements. So, uh, this is what I've been working on. As you can tell, I've already got it running. A lot of people say it does not work underneath Windows 8, does not find the tile, the start menu. Windows 8 is still quite a while away, so while it's important, it's not an issue right now. If you're running Windows 8 Developer Preview, then you're either a developer or you're just someone that wants to be running the latest and greatest. And while I have no problems with that, that's not a main priority right now. Probably after 2 or 3 more code updates I'll add it in, but not right now. Anyway, as you can tell, the orb is still there. There's actually a third orb animation. There's the hover and there's the click. So for those that want to make animations for it, you can do so now. A lot of people fussed at me for this, for the Windows flag that was up here. I don't like that, that's horrible, it's pathetic, whatever. So I made it so that you can change it. All you have to do is grab a file, drag and drop, there you go, it's changed. It does not change system-wide because Windows is very picky over that. I have not figured out how to implement that correctly yet. I have a way to implement it, but it's not the correct way to do so. And it's more of a hack, so I'm not really using it. Anyway, the original app when made was done so that everything was visible on a 800 by 600 screen. Due to the fact that there's so many settings now, it is not possible. So you can now drag the settings window. All you have to do is click on the highlight bar up at the top and drag it. That's there. It will eventually remember where it's at, but it's not that way right now. Anyway, I implemented a better color scheming operation than what I had, so that when you change the color, not only does it do it here and here, it also does it on the start button. So I think that's pretty nice. Parasitu made his Pokemon start, and it had a good metro clock. I liked it, so I built in a metro clock of my own. Most of the metro clocks just have time, name of day, and month, and I didn't like that because it didn't seem like a full idea. It wasn't very structured, so I took it and made it into a full sentence structure so that you can do it. If you have metro clock enabled, then it'll just sit up here all the time. It does not inherit from the transparency value, but that's neither here nor there right now. As you saw, you can drag the metro clock to wherever. Once you release it, it saves its settings and it'll always come back there. Going to go over to tiles. Metro tiles has now been made to be space saving. Basically, if you're using one of these that is not metro tile, then it will be space saving. Like here's an example. We'll choose no graphic. It doesn't have these huge gaps in between. It's very list like. You can still do these. People had asked me, why can't I just have the app icon? They didn't want a metro tile, so I made it so that you can have the app icon as the small app icon. This gives the program a Windows 7 and back feel to it, how the app icons are all small and whatnot. Some people said, can I have a bigger app icon? Can I have a smaller app icon? Well, the way that it really works is that if you want the big app icon, you're going to have to use the metro tile. If you want the normal size app icon, use app icon. Going back over to metro tile. Let's see. A popular suggestion was header tiles. That's where it says A, B, C, D, all that other kind of such in front of the listing. So I implemented that. As you can tell, they're grouped by alphabetics. Go over to all. I have quite a few apps, and you could tell it listed it in no time short whatsoever. This only works if you're using the Metro tile setting. That's it. I have no plans to port this over to every setting because it's really not necessary. I mean, if you're using short, a non-Metro tile, which means a smaller icon, which is space saving, and you're using alphabetic sorted, then there's no need for it to be used. Although I'm quite sure some people will disagree with me about that. There's a new tile that says extras. What extra does is it searches for a third-party app. If the third-party app is found, it'll let you know. Like right here, let me change the color back. There you go. Like right here, Pokemon, I have this to be Pokemon sensitive for it to look for Pokemon, but because it isn't here, it's not enabled. I can click on all I want, it's not going to do anything. I do have NewGen installed, so it found it. If I click this, when this starts up, it'll automatically start up NewGen right behind it. There's a Windows 8 like file manager called Better Explorer that is being wrote in .NET that I actually like. Is open source, so I'll probably be grabbing some of the code and messing with it. I don't know if I'll actually change anything, but with these extras I'll have it as it's a downloadable option, and since most of these are portable, it'll go from there. It'll be able to nest it and make it so that you can use it without you having to go out your way to download it. Now a good example of this is when I right click here and I do Start Explorer. Well, I enabled Better Explorer previously, but here's Better Explorer. Actually, this won't show up because I have Explorer open on the other window. Anyway, if you have Better Explorer enabled and you try to explore anything, it'll pop it up and show you it through Better Explorer, almost like as if it's a Windows 8 seamless. That isn't exactly how it works, but it's close enough to it. Anyway, this is what I have been working on. Some people have been asking for more updates, and I'm trying to get them done. But this is how it's going. I appreciate you watching. Thanks.